We got all the chats up. Looks like voice is good. We're starting in 1 minute. See if I can get onto Costream here. Alright, I think we are set on all fronts. Let's watch some Summer Game Fest. One more thing here.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Hey Charlatan, welcome to the Summer Game Fest official co-stream. I reached out and they sent me a link, so cool.
Yes, you guys are
It's a good day to learn what's coming down the pipeline.
It's a good one, don't worry. All right, hello everybody and welcome to Summer Game Fest, gaming's biggest global showcase of what's next. You know, we started SGF back in 2020 because we didn't want to lose that magic moment every June when gamers around the world come together to hype ourselves about the future. New worlds, new stories, new characters, and yeah, maybe the return of some fan favorites too.
Today is Summer Game Fest. You've probably noticed that over the past couple of days, live streams of indie game announcements and the like have been going out. Jeff Keighley hosts the Game Awards. He hosts Summer Game Fest, which is almost
2 hours, we, alongside some of the world's most talented game developers, are going to show you why gaming's best days are right ahead of us. What I love about SGF is that we put platforms and rivalries aside. It doesn't matter where you play, everyone is welcome here today. And right now, everyone has a lot of games to play. As you can see behind me, in just the first 5 months of 2026, Steam saw a record-setting 9,265 new game releases, and that's up from 7,800 last year. There are now more games and more creators than at any point in the history of this great medium. Now, sure, a cynic might look at those numbers and think, how can anyone possibly break through with their game? But then, great medium. Now, sure, a cynic might look at those numbers and think, how can anyone possibly break through with their game? But then, you look closer. So far this year, 14 new games are estimated to have sold more than 1 million.
I'm Chris Churchill, columnist for the Times-Union. From investigations to data-driven reporting, our newsroom digs into what's really happening across the capital region. Because when something affects your community, you feel it in your everyday life. This is home.
Having a song be a part of the Billions Club is a really...
testing. Okay, my voice is back. The YouTube ads is not it. YouTube dropping the ball here.
That tells you something important. Players, you guys are hungry for new experiences. You want originality, games at different price points. And when developers...
I know, killer Charlatan. I should be back now voice-wise.
Show up for them. Really great. So congratulations to all...
I had 8 people watching on YouTube Shorts, and then 2 people just kind of jumped up, or now there's 2 concurrent viewers.
Smaller, passionate communities.
Oopsie-daisy.
And today, both of those kinds of success matter. The truth is, not every game has to be for everyone. That's what makes this medium so exciting right now and makes SGF so rewarding. Because this show helps drive discovery. I hope you find your next favorite game.
Hi there, Timothy Juarez. Welcome to the stream. Let's get on with the Summer Game Fest. Following this is going to be Day of the Devs as well, so buckle in for the next 2.5, 3 hours for just game preview after game preview.
Announcement.
We're going to take these subtitles off. Let's keep the screen.
Oui? Yes? So, you're the American who called earlier. The sister of the man on the 3rd floor. Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Oh, it's freezing. Come in. Come in. We don't want you to catch a cold. I hate to say it, but your brother is, well, quite odd. In we go. In we go. Oh là là. Oh là là. Mais quelle pagaille.
Testing. We back.
Mess again.
Don't know why it keeps on going out.
Just cleaned it up a week ago. It's like a boulder rolled through here. Huh?
Thanks for pointing that out, Charlatan.
I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves. Oh, long. I'll bring some nice coffee to go with the biscuit.
I missed why we're in this old lady's flat. Graphics look good. After Claire Obscure, I give an extra notice to the French games. Delicious du Marquis. Oh, cigarettes, of course, when in Paris. Hi there, Ferris Royal. Welcome to the Costream. Gonna have someone jump out at us. Scary face. About to get jump scared. Yep. Saw that coming. Not the same studio as Expedition 33. I mean, I'm not sure because they just hopped right into the trailer. But, EV Resident Evil? Oh, is this Code Veronica? No. Resident Evil for sure.
Don't move.
I could be wrong. Oh? Yeah. Resident Evil Veronica. I just like that they were in Paris, and Paris is France, and Expedition 33 was made by a French studio. Graphics looking good. 1 year. On the heels of Resident Evil 9, we get Code Veronica, or Veronica.
Capcom on a roll. What a way to kick off the show. Resident Evil Veronica revisits a classic title from the Resident Evil universe, reimagining the experience for today's players. Thank you to Takeuchi-san and Capcom for that incredible news. Now, some surprise breaking news from one of the
I'm not switching between sound cards
in the world.
or drivers. I'm curious if GTA 6 will make an appearance too. It's not a new game announcement, and we have a release date, but I feel like GTA 6 usually has its own trailers, correspondence, output. They'll probably put something out there this summer just to ramp up for November.
Our talented team is hard at work on this ambitious project, which will take Cuphead and friends on a fresh, exciting adventure. It's still in early stages, but we look forward to revealing more when the time is right. Well, from all of us here at Studio MDHR, thank you for... I didn't know this was plugged in.
Could you imagine Cuphead, but all with puppets? That's not what they're going for, I don't think. I could be wrong, but...
Oh, you want me to tell them? Yes, I'll tell them. Yes, right now.
Shadow dropped. Just kidding.
It seems I have one more surprise. A small team within our studio has been working in secret on something completely different. This new project is a love letter to the era that brought us into the world of video games. We have prepared a sneak peek, and I'd say... it's pretty radical. Over here? Ahem. Pretty radical.
Let's roll the clip.
Now in development at Studio MDHR.
Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
Mighty Cuphead Adventure. A new fast-action platform shooter with arcade-quality graphics.
I love this.
Sound.
Just a Cuphead demake.
Only from Studio MDHR.
That's fun. That's a good time.
You know I love my puppets. That was great. And there you have it. 2 brand new games from Studio MDHR up in Canada with Mighty Cuphead Adventure, a true 8-bit action platformer coming to consoles and PC, and then a brand new hand-animated game has been confirmed too.
No date scope, but it's cool that it's in the works.
New game discovery website called Looking for Game. It's Lucy James, everyone.
I wonder if the demake is like a 1-for-1 of Cuphead, because the vegetable level was pretty 1-to-1.
Thanks, Jeff.
Maybe more runner levels.
Back here at Summer Game Fest, and I'm excited to share in so many incredible announcements. Now, this next one is very special for me. It's a game we've all been waiting to see for a long time.
Can say that about a lot of games. Pre-alpha, so it hasn't hit alpha yet. Sega. Apocalyptic Sonic. Crazy Taxi Extreme.
Do you understand? Yes. I understand.
Okay. Alien. Okay, Alien Isolation 2. So far, no release dates, but coming.
I'm Al Hope, Creative Director of Alien Isolation 2.
And I'm Anna Sovikova, Art Director of Alien Isolation 2.
You know, I haven't beat Alien Isolation 1 yet either.
Team at Creative Assembly, we're very excited to share our return to the survival horror genre. It's been 12 years since we released the first Alien Isolation,
Good guess, Timothy was.
creating an authentic
I forgot that Alien Isolation was Sega.
isolation experience of escaping the terrifying, unkillable, relentless alien.
And this time, we're unleashing the alien on an unsuspecting colony world. From the claustrophobic confines of the colony itself to the exposed and storm-ravaged landscape.
Graphically wasn't impressed in the same way as, I mean, Resident Evil Veronica, just showing you half of a trailer of just, hello, I'm an old lady, come into my apartment and look around. Like, graphically it looked really clean. And, just bringing that to its next game coming next year and after their last release. So far, a highlight.
He's here with us in the audience. For more than 2 decades, his work has reminded us that games can be emotional and deeply human. From Eco to Shadow of the Colossus to The Last Guardian, he has left an unforgettable mark on this medium. Please join me in recognizing the legendary Fumito Ueda-san. Ueda-san, great to see you. And now, let's talk about his next game. A few years ago, we gave you an early glimpse at Ueda-san's next game, then known as Project Robot. Well, now, it's time to step deeper into the mysterious, unsettling, and epic world that marks Ueda's first game in a decade. Let's take a look.
Is this the game with the robot heads and the robot heads enter a new robot? Project Robot? Okay. Okay, Epic Games, so we're probably working Unreal Engine 5 or 6. Shadow of the Colossus creator, Eco creator, okay. This is the robot game that I remember. I think they showed like a CGI trailer. Similar but different during the Game Awards. It's like Robot Dune. Like the head of the robot is a ship and you can enter it into like a new robot body and then create like a can't say it. Gundam style? Not Gangnam style, different. That's very Dune. I like the wingsuit, giving me some Just Cause flavors. I like the concepts. Graphically, it's looking a little like it needs a little bit of cleanup, but the fact that it's called Project Robot Gen Atlas
Does that look incredible?
probably has some time to cook.
All right, I cannot wait for Gen Atlas. Thank you, Ueda-san. All right, well, next we travel to the east, to China, circa 848 AD. Blood Message is a cinematic single-player action-adventure game from NetEase. You are a messenger who embarks on a perilous eastward odyssey.
NetEase.
Fighting
Let's see.
against impossible odds.
Big company, but lots of free to play. Might not be a free game, this one, but kind of coming with the wave of more games coming out of China. Warring states. Character models are looking clean. They really emphasize the eye glimmer. I wonder if we're going realistic and staying realistic, or we're gonna throw some kind of fantasy to it. Makes me think of like a Chinese chivalry. Those nose pores, though. It's interesting that it's definitely more, they said it was going to be cinematic, but it's kind of a nice change of pace. It's not a ninja game. It's not a samurai game. It's more of like a medieval China than like a blood message. It's a different take, but kind of same, but kind of different. More of like a realistic medieval instead of a dark fantasy or something along those lines. I'd appreciate it. Hands-on preview begins tomorrow at Play Days.
Now please welcome a game developer who is visiting the US for the first time in 2 decades. From RGG Studio, it's Masayoshi Yokoyama.
This game looks good. Kind of a curveball that they just kind of threw in Snoop Dogg into this game. It's like Yakuza before Yakuza.
Hello everyone, this is Yokoyama. Today, we have an exciting new update about Stranger Than Heaven. First, please take a look at this.
調べたぞお前らのこと海の向こうじゃアジア人ってんでのけ者にされて日本じゃ毛頭扱い俺は何人なんだって何度も思ったろ敵討ちか
Music's cool in this game.
つまらねえことに人生使ってんだ大統領
この件にけじめをつけねえと俺の人生始まらねえんだ
Snoop Dogg! I like Tori Kelly too. I don't know if I'm not cultured for only knowing those 2 names out of all the names, but cool. What? And Tupac. Snoop Dogg and Tupac. Okay.
Crazy. Well, Yokoyama, we got a lot to talk about, but first of all, we have a release date.
本作の発売日は2027年1月15日となります。
Oh dear.
のトレーラーには新しいキャストも情報が含まれていましたが、その件に関してはこの方に語ってもらいましょう。
Stranger Than Heaven will be released on January 5th.
Tupac has arisen.
As you may have noticed in the trailer.
Okay. January 2027.
To tell you more about that, I'd like to bring out a special guest.
I think that's the earliest game that I know of following GTA's November 2026 release. So they're trying to get an early slot and let people digest through December a little bit and then claim their stake in January.
Everyone's talking about this game. It's so good to have you here, man.
That's crazy.
So you teaming up with Yokoyama, tell us, how does this happen? Why do you want to work with RGG?
I mean, I'm a big fan of Sega. I've been playing that game since it first came out, and you know, to be associated with such a great game and such a great person like this and the team that they put together, it's an amazing, you know, feat for me. So I'm happy to be a part of it.
Now we got to talk about what just announced in this trailer. How's Tupac being a part of this?
You know, the Tupac estate and my son and myself, we work very closely together. So it just made sense to put him in this game because his likeness and his spirit still lives on, and I just feel like it was so connected to what we're doing. So, what y'all think?
Tupac came back to be in this game.
We got more surprises in there too. I know the song sounds great. What we're looking for.
Snoop Dogg is a character in the game Stranger Than Heaven, which is like a prequel to the Yakuza games.
Any updates?
And they just said that they're gonna put Tupac in the game, even though Tupac is no longer around.
You know what I'm saying? And we just got a lot of plans that we planning on.
You don't play as Snoop Dogg, but he's a main story character.
Hopefully hear more on that soon.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Snoop Dogg. Thank you for joining us. Yokoyama-san, Jamil, appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
You play as a Japanese descent. I'm not sure born in the U.S., but born in the U.S., goes back to Japan in like the 1950s, and then the game tracks, or maybe 1920s. Then it follows 50 years.
Behind the Division and Little Nightmares. You brave the
That's pretty
wild
sweet.
Researchers stranded in a mind-bending, player-shaped procedural world. This is a very cool game. Take a look.
Skeptical. Okay, it got me. Just had to throw some alien noises out, and now I'm interested. I'm easy. Action adventure alien puzzle. So who's gonna take the time to decipher the alien words? A lot of leeches or leech-like features. Okay. Multiplayer, first person, story based, or just an action adventure you can play with friends, or those are just NPCs that come with you. X. $2027 Epic, probably Unreal Engine.
I can't wait to
Probably not a good laptop game, unless you get like a, was it the NVIDIA Spark?
to come.
News about that's been coming out.
Dead by Daylight is celebrating its 10th anniversary. Watch this closely because here's a little tease of what's ahead.
That 30 years or so for Tupac. That's gruesome. Well, they've got the imagery going. Where's the jump scare? I was wondering if it was It related. You're invited. Dead by Daylight. Interesting. Not what I was expecting. Yeah, I thought it was Mortal Shell. Ah, open beta is now live. Oh, this is gonna be such a good game. The trailer looks clean. Play the beta now on Steam. Tiny build? First person version of Doom Crawler. Make your own. Okay. Craft your own Doom Crawler and then go in first person, and is this more of like a PvE or PvP experience? I wonder if it's related. I don't remember if Doom Crawler is a tiny build game. I don't think so. But I'm sure they can't, like, stop other companies from making a game about desert machine crawlers. Sand, Raiders of Sophie. Sophie is a person name, not a place name.
Is it dangerous?
Team Fortress.
Edward.
Helldivers 2. I could see that. Okay, Assassin's Creed 4.
So nice if it weren't.
It looks good. I just can't, like, I know it's gonna go on sale and be like $20, $10. Maybe even by holiday time, like 50% off. Like, unless you're really jonesing for some pirate action for a game that you may have already played. People have been asking for it for a while, though.
Can you feel it, Addy? We're moments away from the grandest prize of all. After you, Captain. Path ahead is dangerous.
Oh, autocorrect.
Path ahead is dangerous.
There have been a lot of sea-oriented trailers.
I ain't coming soon.
July 9th. Resynced. That's what it is. I was thinking retold, like, for the new Rayman game or the remake of Rayman Legends.
To SGF, that was Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, which is arriving July 9th. Now it's time for the announcement of a game that reunites one of the best action game developers in the world with a legendary franchise.
The sound desynced from the stream. This is the official stream. I'd hope that they could fix that. Okay, this is a platinum game. When all that remains is vengeance. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles platinum game. That's cool. That's gonna be cool.
You guys having fun yet? We are just getting started, believe it or not. All right,
Sold. Take my money.
I cannot wait to learn more about Last Ronin. Now, please welcome two-time TGA loser for Expedition 33 and Final Fantasy 16. It's Ben Starr, who voices the Visitor in Fortnite.
Hello, Summer Game Fest.
He's
Last little while, I have had the incredible opportunity to step into the world of Fortnite as the Visitor. And today, I finally get to share a glimpse of where that journey is heading next. We've been working on this
more Fortnite.
A new season is about to begin, and everything is about to change.
I dropped out Fortnite a while ago.
In Fortnite's next season, Runners, launching later tonight.
The hunt for power breeds chaos. And that chaos is spreading with these sprites. Creatures born from zero-point energy. They can make you stronger, faster, more dangerous. No one can resist that kind of power.
Graphically, Fortnite's definitely kept up.
Must secure them.
I like had a Fortnite phase just to prove that if you buy one battle pass, you don't have to buy it every single season if you complete it and play your cards right. But aside from that, okay, cartoon John Wick. I feel like John Wick's been in Fortnite. A duck and John Wick go play Fortnite. That's their value proposition.
If you're wondering how we end up on this new island, you'll have to jump into the Shattered event happening live inside Fortnite right after Summer Game Fest. This season, we asked every player to choose a side, and in the live event, that choice changes your experience. It has all been.
The voice is desynced again.
The party starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time, but
it like fixed itself before.
Trust me, you'll want to stay to the very end of the event. I've got a little surprise waiting for you.
The stage is set. You chose your side. This ends now.
The live events can be kind of fun. If I was into Fortnite still, I'd probably check it out. It's free.
Now it's time for a special announcement from Bandai Namco about one of the
They're
most
increasing the V-Bucks packs for the same amount and the battle pass cost. That's dumb. Dumb.
Mankind measured
I've heard they're struggling.
not sirens. For a moment, the future felt promising.
Those sunflowers, though.
Out here, that promise is a lie.
Gonna quickly check. Oh, no.
Amazon and beyond.
I'm so sorry, y'all.
Orders. Powered by Amazon's.
Okay. Gundam Rogue Orbit. That looked cool for the couple seconds that we got back.
Find me. I'm here.
It looks like the sound at least fixed itself. I was about to check my phone to see if it was my computer in the stream.
every year, so finding your next favorite can be tough. That's why I'm launching my new newsletter, Looking for Game. Thank you. I'll be curating
I might. It looked clean. We'll get to see what it looks like next year.
demos and exclusive.
Couldn't quite tell if it was. It looked more like a PvE Gundam game.
Lookingfor.game to sign up with player.gg. Speaking of fun, unexpected games, this next title comes from a solo developer, Adrian Mulero from Spain. It is a co-op physics game about two geese and one very fragile egg.
Okay.
Ready to be a parent?
Sure, don't worry. This is a piece of cake.
You know, so many people get on the friend slop angle, but I love these games. I love the concept of these games.
Be careful with our little baby.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
Makes me think of that game where you're doing the same thing but with two movers and a thing of glass.
Okay, new plan. This is a good one. Are you listening to me?
What is this? It's way too hard.
Watch out with our baby. If we work together, I know we can do it.
How? This is extremely hard.
Oh gosh, that looks really hard. Maybe.
True, PvE usually does have PvP options.
This really is
July.
extremely hard game.
Extremely.
Man, what a fun game. All right, now it is time for a debut game from a veteran team of developers who come from Naughty Dog and Infinity Ward and another
I wonder how much money that Goose Game had to pay to get in there.
ambitious new project. Here is the global announcement.
People are endlessly disappointing. They're greedy.
I feel like these games, I mean, this looks pretty graphically clean. I feel like these games have been dropping, you know?
They lie.
Lots of money dropped, feels too generic. A little too same.
Hey, Stokes? Yeah, I got one of them.
So that's what I say when I look at someone like you. Bully.
See, that's where we're different. I genuinely like most people.
Oh, well, then you're truly a sick fuck.
That's no moon.
We need to move. They'll be coming for you.
Coming for us. You're not one of them anymore.
That's temporary. Just like you and me.
You guys don't understand the real threat. Not like we do.
Like, if they have a two-player co-op mode, I could see it being like a...
I gotta work with my enemy to survive.
like the same appeal as, what's it called? It's gonna bother the heck out of me. It's an Xbox 360 game of Army of Two, maybe? Paranormal healing.
No, do not touch him.
Glowing bones. This is kind of what Call of Duty Black Ops 7 did, and then people didn't like what they did. It's an army shooter, but actually, here's something paranormal and out there. Crossfire. Okay. Like, the cheers weren't that loud.
I have developed character-driven games with the goal of thoroughly connecting design.
Look at that mustache, though. That is a show. That mustache is a
must form a temporary
something.
Depending on one another is their only chance of survival.
To support this narrative, we completely rethought how cover and traversal work together and created a system that rewards tactical thinking, stealth, and repositioning. It's called adaptive cover. With adaptive cover, our player character Layla dynamically adjusts her stance to react to the complex terrain and the enemy's line of sight.
I mean,
Fundamentally changes your relationship with the environment and becomes an active skill to master.
Shout out to our amazing team at that.
kind of just like a visual plus, which is neat.
It's for all of you.
Sure, it's difficult to make that graphically happen.
Single-player, story-driven games. Thank you.
Imagine any cover shooter though in the past, like the Xbox 360 era, where like you duck behind something and they should see you, but they don't. It's like that, except now they animate you ducking a little bit lower.
Game from Remedy Entertainment. Here's a new look at the mind-bending world of Control Resonant.
Weird that they're showing Control Resonant again. I guess they gotta get the word out.
It's been 7 years. The oldest house has fallen.
Oh.
Everything we tried to contain is now loose in the streets of Manhattan. This was caused by a new type of hostile resonance. It is beyond anything that we can currently measure. It's all quite terrifying. And fascinating.
I'm digging the music.
All we can do is dig deeper.
Some psychedelic craziness.
Before it's too late.
September 24th. One of many games to come out this September.
Right now,
September is going to be a bloodbath.
Game Fest exclusive, the announcement of the next game in a storied franchise.
Next game in a storied franchise. What franchise is this?
We're coming to this vast frontier. But for our guild, we who protect this land, one reason stands above all others. Our wonder. You feel it too. We see it in your eyes. Wonder at the astonishing power that shapes this land of awe.
That gameplay? That kind of looked like gameplay.
We are bound at the gods who hold dominion over all.
EverQuest. If it's EverQuest, I deserve bonus points.
Or even your safety. But if you yearn for horizons unexplored, for fellowship and purpose, for a cause worth dying for.
I'm not familiar with this MMO world, but I should be.
Magic.
Guild Wars 3. I'm not familiar with Guild Wars, honestly, but cool CGI, cool concepts. Beta begins fall 2027. We got some time before beta's out there.
Watching both here and live online around the world, I'm Colin Johansson, the studio head at ArenaNet, and I want to thank you for watching the exclusive first look at our upcoming game. The time is right for the next evolution of the MMORPG.
It's the evolution.
It's Guild Wars 3.
Monster Hunter Horizon.
Guild Wars 3 is an epic world
Or Monster Hunter would be nice.
and fun to explore, where the joy of movement is powered by your character's momentum.
Monster Hunter isn't an MMO though.
Usher in an entirely new type of MMO experience. By launching on PC and PlayStation 5, we're inviting the biggest audience yet to experience the world of Guild Wars. We're so excited to welcome all of you to join our Guild Wars community. Go to guildwars3.com to sign up for our newsletter right now. Thank you.
A new type of MMO, but I won't say why. Why is it new? Why is it new?
Thanks, Colin. Get ready to blast across the galaxy with daring races, dangerous rivals, and some very familiar faces. Star Wars Galactic Racer is coming this October. And now And now it's time to head to a brand new planet, Dervenakos. Now this is pod racing.
Graphically, this game looks great. My gut says that it's not going to sell as much as they want, and the price is going to go down, and then I'm going to check it out. But Star Wars crap, I don't know. Maybe it's still alive and good. It's not gone. It's almost like, I mean, it's Star Wars, but it's almost like Destiny, but racing.
Racers don't go head to head against Bulba. Legends do.
I think it'll be fun. I don't think it'll be, I don't know. It's a racing game.
My way.
Oh, this is the dream shape.
They're really pushing story, even though it's a racing game. Weird. Still live. For those watching on my side, this is Summer Game Fest, the official 4K 60 frames per second live stream from Summer Game Fest. And we're still live, so. Come on, guys. You got one job. I like the vibes. Okay. See some tense moments. There's a mystery. End of Abyss. October 1st. Another game vying for the September-October slot before GTA 6. Another tiny build game. Okay. So they have a Dune Crawler game from Tiny Build, and now like a make your own boat crafting game. You know, I've never played Raft. I don't know if this is what Raft is like. But if it is what Raft is like, maybe this is Raft 2. Could be wrong. Probably I'm wrong. Okay, zombies. Sharks. Jaws. You know, Jaws wouldn't be a bad zombie game name. Last Harbor. Okay. Not a day one buy, but cool. Fun.
A few years ago, we announced Sega's plans to bring
No,
back
they haven't done Dead Island. I really don't think we're seeing Dead Island after they finally came out with Dead Island 2 after development hell.
Fighter. Today, we've got your first ever look at the surprising scale and scope of the next installment. This is Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
Virtua Fighter Crossroads. Honestly, graphically, this game, I've only looked into it so much, but from passing, it looks really good. As it gets closer, which it might be, I'll probably take a closer look at this.
Are we talking about your ex?
Hey, I've got an idea for you.
Hey, Asiello. Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know.
They really weren't kidding
about this being a fighting town.
We're all fuck-ups. Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara.
I guess they're trying to add a setting and a story to it.
Kill them all.
Hey, it's me.
There he is.
Shit.
This is not gonna blow over, Cielo. You fucked with the Chinese mafia.
A little confused as to the vision. Like, is this a story game? Or is this a arena fighter? A little bit of both.
All right, just take it easy.
That's your
Madam Sue?
This is probably a reveal for people who are familiar with Virtua Fighter.
But you are lacking in kung fu.
rise over the cries, city of blood, sweat, and survivor.
I want to see more gameplay.
Rolling like
Virtua Fighter 6 Crossroads next year. Still waiting for a fighting game that graphically scratches the itch like Tekken 8 did. Tekken 8 is a beautiful game. Beautiful.
It's been 25 years since RuneScape was born, and 20 years tomorrow that Duriel 321 wreaked havoc in Falador. Finally, this legendary universe is coming to console with RuneScape Dragon Wilds, playable now on PC in early access. Here's a new look.
Why are we getting a new look? It's going to be free on PlayStation Plus.
Few survive the land of dragons,
Been a game that's been out for a while.
but some seek more than survival. They fight, they adapt, they build.
Yeah, advertisement.
Into the
I mean, I know why they're here.
claiming dominion.
A little confused as to how the two-player duck game has enough money to spend on an advertisement for their game, but RuneScape, they have some ad money, I'm sure. I don't think I realized that it wasn't on console. Oh, I'm super excited for Adventures of Elliot. I played through the demo very thoroughly, and it's good. Orbitals will be fun. It Takes Two, but in Saturday morning cartoon style. Starseeker looks decent for multiplayer. Not sure if I'd go for the Switch version. Nintendo Switch has been doing okay with their ads. They have a good diversity to the games that they're putting in their ads. I can appreciate that.
In Ebbing Spring, the sky.
It's like a Final Fantasy type game, but it's real-time action RPG. Like Octopath Traveler. Not this game, of course, the last one.
Odion's cast with tempers rare. Red minnows squirm in tainted clay.
I haven't looked at it, but my gut says this is Soulframe. Not Warframe, but Warframe's next game, Soulframe, which has a more medieval twist to it. I could be wrong.
Alas, find me, Fawn, or I'll find you.
Soulframe, yeah, pre-alpha. You know, I reached out Soulframe, but still haven't gotten alpha code. I can try you.
Welcome.
Eidos Montreal.
It's okay, they're not.
Oh, it's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Clever girl.
I forget what it's called.
You're looking at
I know what it is though. Second game.
Hey guys, you're gonna wanna see this.
Please
Tell me that was your stomach.
Hold on to your buggies for a survival epic 65 millimeters in the making.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
Grounded. Grounded 2. Okay, going to PlayStation. Coming from Xbox, going to PlayStation 2. PlayStation also, not PlayStation 2.
Some guys leave it to luck.
I'd be interested in trying out Soulframe. It's not that I couldn't get into Warframe, but it was such a... It felt like such a commitment to start, and I game hop far too much. At least recently.
You can have all the luck in the world. But what matters is the choice you make when the cards are on the table.
I had a feeling it was Mafia Old Country. Haven't played it. Okay. I feel like people received it better than the old Mafia games.
Yes, that was indeed
maybe.
Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia the Old Country this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life? Back in 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in to his new world.
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of.
I feel like they're trying to showcase graphics, but I'm seeing some blur.
It is my fate.
Assassin's Creed Pilgrim. Just kidding.
I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls.
Which is?
Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm.
I mean, I want to see more of that.
But at last, their debt is due.
Interesting setting, honestly.
Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment.
Like, I feel like the little red snippets showed a little bit of gameplay for a second earlier, and I want to see more of that.
I am ready.
Amsterdam, Holland, 1666. I liked Assassin's Creed Holland as a joke.
Thank you, Jeff. And thank you, everyone. 1666.
Haven't we learned that we like gameplay? People like seeing gameplay.
The film is the talking. That's how I feel today about the game.
That might be interesting, and that's all I got.
As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Game Store.
Okay. Better. Like enough to look at a prologue.
Experience and amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with a glimpse of what's to come when the game launches on early access later this year. Join us for the journey. Merci and panache kaolis.
He's shaking hard at that hand jiggle. Stray 2 with witches. I'm liking some of the things I'm seeing. It's just so early, you know? It's a very early promise of something that could be good.
We've got a lot of great announcements for you, including a special surprise guest. Who's that? What?
Saw.
Billy from Saw.
Let's play a game.
Hello. I want to play a game. Oh, you want to play a game? Well, that's great. We're here at Summer Game Fest. This is all about playing games. It's perfect.
Roll the tape.
You already have Saw Genesis back there. That's what we're looking at.
Roll the tape.
Is that just a fact that there was no red light district in 1666?
100 years have passed.
Bloober team? Okay. Lionsgate?
But I call you a prophet. Pain is our only true path to redemption. It strips away the lies that people tell themselves.
Saw as a video game is an interesting concept. Are we getting like ooh.
What really makes them tick?
Are we getting like a Until Dawn story type adventure here? Or are we getting like an action game?
Live or die.
First person? Oh. First person puzzle story?
Your book, bound in blood.
Who knows? Doubt it. The Dutch knew how to party.
Who are worthy.
Saw Genesis. Sign up for the closed alpha. 3v1 multiplayer horror game. Okay. That looks good. Is that's not Mortal Shell 2 again, is it? Sold. I know it's cinema sold.
Humanity's fate will be determined by one final sacrifice.
That's a cool design. This fall. PS5, Xbox, Epic, Steam. Mortal Shell 2? Come on. No. That's not what this is. What is this? Dragons. Sweet. Say less.
You alone will decide.
Lords of the Fallen 2. Wishlist.
Lords of the Fallen 2. Okay.
That's right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is also coming to
You know, I
Steam.
keep on trying to get to play Lords of the Fallen 1.
It's a brand new game from BitReactor.
Good look, Souls-esque.
Some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre. This is Star Wars Zero Company.
Intelligence was just briefed of a separatist fleet massing in the Serralona system.
Not one, but two Star Wars games. They're like, we gotta hit with one of these.
Zero Company.
What do you got for me, Bennett? Port Silius. Coyle's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Find out what.
Already seeing some things that I don't like.
She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together.
It's a tactical game. Like an XCOM. This is an XCOM type game. I mean, if you like that, cool. Star Wars XCOM. Is that female Darth Maul?
Ex-separatist, ex-noble, ex-cons, and we're better for it. We're almost.
Some people like XCOM. It can be brain utilization. The speed isn't always my cup of tea.
General Skywalker.
Maybe it's a hot take. I don't know. Hey, okay, end of August. Star Wars XCOM.
Surprise at the end there. All right, dark fantasy has always been about one thing, the monster within. And today, one of Europe's most ambitious studios is ready to take you into a brutal new world where vampires have emerged from hiding.
A new vampire game. Again. Add back Rick the door technician. You got a 5-star game.
Oh, shit! The box. Please.
Blood box. This guy's got a terrible job. What delivery dude? Got a red light, red moon.
Neither do I.
Magic rune vampire.
Reasons to hate me. My son, you've ruined my life. We crave the same thing.
Evil? Am I evil?
Oh, is this that Dawn Walker game?
In Princess's hands, nothing more. This one.
Dawn Walker looked interesting if this is what this is, and it's more just like a story.
For my own family.
Not a newly announced game, but yeah, I think this is Dawn Walker. I'd actually check this game out. Vampire, you decide what you... Yeah, they said Dawn Walker. You decide what to do on your adventure over the course of 30 in-game days. That affects the story.
Maybe we aren't so different after all.
Blood of the Dawn Walker. September. Another September.
Hello everyone. My name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I'm
This game is not gonna do as well as it should, and then it's gonna go on sale.
on an adventure. Adventure
But
eras
fun.
and cultures in our story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga. The first part, a CGI, shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Cohen. I hope you will have as much fun playing our game as we had making it. Thank you, and have great rest of the show.
Thanks, Conrad. Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work on a new project. And today we're revealing it for the first time.
Among Us 2. Same art style. It's not 3D. They already did that. This is a new standalone game. PvE Among Us. Story-based Among Us.
From the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown and Liv Hewson.
Is there an Among Us TV series? Electric Boogaloo indeed, Timothy.
Hello, Summer Game Fest!
I wouldn't mind one of those suits.
We are so excited.
That'd be a good festival costume.
Crew members ourselves. Our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
That's what I'm wondering. I don't remember there being a TV series for Among Us.
Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there. And the imposter could be anyone.
think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So you'd rather call a meeting than complete our task?
I mean, fair. I always like the idea of it more than the application.
Have to report this to Mira HQ.
Cool if you have like a fan on the inside though, just to circulate air.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Get hyped for chaos, betrayal, and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
Oh, maybe it's coming out. It hasn't come out yet.
Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew, hath perished. They would have
Why are you talking so weird? Yeah, but I just don't understand why you...
Easy show to animate, I guess.
cute ripping off of the face. One dead crewmate, that's an oopsie. 3 makes it a murder mystery.
This almost feels lazy.
Was it you?
Whoever smelt it dealt it. If only there was someone who could take charge.
Wow, that was a lot of screaming.
Green, blue, orange, purple, white, brown, yellow, lime, cyan, black, and I'm red, the hot one. What's back there?
Oh, really?
We have to kill the imposter!
We're so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? I always forget.
Now streaming on Paramount Plus, and that's why I don't know about it, because I don't have Paramount Plus.
Would you believe me if I said some of our biggest
But
surprises?
Nickelodeon is paired with Paramount Plus, so that makes sense. You have the demographic that would watch Nickelodeon, seeing that on Paramount Plus, and then, oh, Among Us! And they hit the right age demographic.
Coming later this year.
We've received an urgent call from Aleph, James. King Bavma requests MI6's help with a matter most sensitive, and he's asked for you, personally. Our alliance with Bavma is fragile at best, but if he has what he claims to have, well, M figures the reward is well worth the risk. Go back to Aleph and find out what this is all about. Best of luck, 007.
Drama will return in First Light. Frame rate does not look good on that. Don't know how Turok Origins is. Dinosaurs are fun though. Also doesn't look very cleaner in handheld. Nah. Not digging that Switch commercial.
Finally here. I know it's been difficult. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
I thought it was Gothic remake. Gothic's always something I wanted to get into. I tried the demo. I didn't get too deep into it. I like the idea of it more than the practice of it. This feels very free to play. Like, I like some concepts, but it also just doesn't look crisp. A lot of like lights, vomit. Maybe it's just the preview. Like, cool mounts. I like mounts. Random realistic but not realistic anime characters. Some bosses. The one person that's like, whoa, in the background.
To do that,
Okay.
picture.
Was this Never the Everness? Is that what it's called? No.
This is
CD Projekt Red. This is Cyberpunk.
Maybe
Anime Cyberpunk.
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line. Deleting your ass.
Like licensed by CD Projekt Red, maybe? I don't think CD Projekt Red's taking the time to make this. It's like a free-to-play anime game, CD Projekt Red, Cyberpunk. Oh, Wuthering Waves. There we go. There's the free-to-play with Cyberpunk. Edge Runner specifically, the TV show.
That was a look at what's ahead for Wuthering Waves and its collab with Cyberpunk Edge Runner.
Got a slow middle to this show.
If you want to track all the games shown today, head to player.gg/SGF to see the full lineup and wish list your favorites across all platforms. Right now, it's time for
Probably have
expansion.
30 to 40 more minutes of the show, and then we have Day of the Devs, which will be a nice indie splash. They do a good job with Day of the Devs. Capcom! Capcom! Chocobo? No. That's Monster Hunter. Here's your Monster Hunter charlatan. Yep. Monster Hunter Wilds DLC.
How can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
Monster Hunter Wilds has the like the squads of enemies, the packs. Packs is proper term. Got a interesting Rathalos right there, and he's from Monster Hunter World, different color. He's from Monster Hunter World Iceborne, I think.
A moving natural disaster.
Too powerful to tame, too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder dragon.
That's what I was about to say. It sounds like another dragon. Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance. Okay. I like the verticality. Honestly, I still need to get back into Monster Hunter Wilds. I feel like it didn't hit for people in the way they wanted it to. Okay, they got a year of development. Massive expansion, we'll see more later. Have some time to hop into Wilds, and those water graphics already sold. Sometimes you just know. Okay, we have a game coming out of China, but it's not free to play because they took the time to really create something clean. Session. Sword? What's it? I forget what the name of the game is. Oh, never mind. Free to play. This is the expansion for Where Winds Meet. Probably. Played a little bit of Where Winds Meet. We're free to play the game. Cool. Yeah, I get that with the lag. I heard a lot of technical issues with Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, we're gonna watch the whole boss fight. They did a great job on the animated cutscenes, though. It might not be where winds meet. Ah, Swords of Legends. Okay, so first impression was something new, something Souls-like.
That was a new
I'm excited to see more.
Swords of Legend, a fantasy action RPG. There you saw a boss fight against Kong Kong Zi, with each move pulled from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition. Now,
But where's the follow-up to Black Myth Wukong? You know,
get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive
Black Myth
jumps
Zhao. It's called
biggest
blanking.
Hot Wheels racing game yet.
Third Hot Wheels game. An open world Hot Wheels game. Okay. I like the aesthetic. It's like a more arcadey Forza Horizon, but Hot Wheels. With some actual car licenses. Graphically, it looks clean. Hot Wheels Infinite Rush. September. How many games coming out in September? Sega. Sonic. Okay. Little victory lap as the seasons continue. Announcing year 2. Ooh, what a great level from Sonic Adventure 2. So random. Okay. That felt really random, but like, okay, it's fine.
Happy anniversary, Sonic.
Eco Park Sonic, Racing Sonic, Evangelion,
Project that depicts
Godzilla.
the entire story of a famous anime from beginning to end. Dedicate your heart.
I hear heart and I thought, like, obviously this is Attack on Titan now. Oh, Koei Tecmo? Is this like a Attack on Titan Warriors? It's not gonna be the whole story. Interesting graphic style. I really just want something that's complete from beginning to end. That's all I want when it comes to these anime games. Okay. They went earlier with this. there's like a stylization to the art, but there's also like a blurry edged factor to these characters. Attack on Titan 3, July 1st. Didn't see that coming.
From many of the creative leaders behind Forza Horizon comes a new cinematic open-world driving experience. Set in Monaco and the French Riviera, where the worlds of pro and underground street racing collide, this is Clutch from Maverick Games.
I'm playing Forza Horizon 6. I'm okay.
We have 2 drivers dead. 3 more in intensive care.
I'm done. My friend said you can help me.
Some people are meant to be outlaws, Theo. Think about it.
Turn up the NOS.
I can't be taking risks like this. I'm a lead driver in the R1K.
I've tried to help you. I'm not going to jail for you.
Not really hitting. This looks clean. Oh, it's cinematic.
But their sons will plant fear or respect. You'll harvest one.
And then all of a sudden, a pickup truck and a guy from the future with a rocket launcher comes. Like the concept. Gruesome. Chronicles Medieval. Okay. 2026 early access. Okay, I'll believe it when I see it.
More Summer Game Fest ahead, and trust me, you definitely will want to stay.
Yeah, I can see the final sand clips from the game.
Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
Laughing, half a mess, wrong direction, no regrets. Every face feels out of line.
They're wooden dolls.
They're all mine. We don't fit in, we don't care. Broken jokes and broken air. They say grow up at your age. We're just side and not a flame. Make it out, don't look.
Interesting, different art style. I need gameplay. Arcane? This makes me think of Arcane. Why is it making me think of that? League of Legends? Turn-based? Oh, Sea of Remnants, they said that. I liked the art style of it last time too. I don't know why we didn't get more
guys,
gameplay.
There's something off with this one.
Yeah, he seems different. Has he always had that mustache? He doesn't have a mustache. Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Howdy. Name's Ryu. What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds different too.
What in the Sam Hill? Everyone in Tokyo talks like this.
I know what this is. It's called a knockoff.
Well, Tarnation could a knock off do this? Howdy, Dukin.
Yikes.
The Capcom Summer Game Sale is here. Take home genuine, bona fide, 100% authentic, real deals on select titles. No knockoffs.
Capcom does good with their game sales.
Uh-huh.
I like to get a full price game from them every once in a while because they're doing it right.
The elite ranks of the Ark Society, Mr. Graves! Yellow paint.
Hitman? Must be a known MMA fighter. Wizard. Oh, Wiz Khalifa. Shoulda known. Not digging the frame rate. Oh, it's Pal World. Okay. I feel like they've done better with their previews. Like, why make something low on frame rate for a cutscene? It's knockoff Rayquaza! Ah! It's knockoff Latios and Latios! How can they get away with that? That's a lawsuit right there. A sword yellfish. Just dismembered that snake. One point oh. July 10th. Y'all want to play Power World with me? Let's go. Let's do it.
World 1.0 is coming out on July 10th. Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned we'll have lots of new worlds to explore today, and the return of some long-awaited ones as well. This next game falls into that last category. It's been a long, long, long 8 years.
Homicide.
Wolf Among Us?
Each case, husband and wife found. Shredded.
Telltale.
People are dying. Some monster is out there. Word around the precinct is You're the guy to call.
Bigby.
Sheriff?
I'll have your job within the week.
Are you living under a rock?
You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
Ready to get to work?
Wolf Among Us 2. Okay. I could have sworn that they disbanded, which was a shame, and I didn't realize that they were actually back enough to do that.
I know I don't look human.
His lips are sealed, but I'm not helpless.
See you around.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Looking for me?
Wolf Among Us remake. Remastered, yeah. You know, I never actually fully played through. I'd give it a shot.
Right, Bigby is finally back, and as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out The Wolf Among Us Remastered this holiday. Now, this next game comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
All right. Captured on PC and game footage. Can they stick the landing? I see scale. I see world building. I see cyberpunk. And then they zoom in on a cat and it's Stray 2. Stellar Blade 2? That looks dangerous. Stellar Blade 2. Never played through Stellar Blade. Started it.
Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Not Stellar Blade. Maybe.
It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
출입문 닫습니다. Doors closing.
Gameplay. Stellar Blade, right?
How's it looking out there?
Same studio.
It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's cliche.
Like, I want them to bump into someone to show that it's not just cinematic.
The false rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
Oh. Where's the blade? Oh. It's a brawler. Better. Oh. Okay, I'm sold. Not for that reason, for the brawling reason. But that's always like that's what people were debating on Stellar Blade as well. Okay, she does have a blade. That blade's probably stellar. It is is Stellar Blade. Blood Rain. Knew it.
That was a good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade with an all-new sequel developed entirely by the original team that's here today. Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story beyond the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development, and we will have more to share.
Wasn't the protagonist of Stellar Blade Eve? I thought it was going to be like a prequel or something, but
Not quite. It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter 6 was released in June.
the year 3 character pack. Oh!
Is Street Fighter 6 year 4?
Year 4, my bad. But yeah, that's what it is.
Street Fighter 6 is already entering year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Okay. That's a good drop. Tifa's a good drop.
Please welcome to the SGF stage, Nakayama-san, director of Street Fighter 6, and Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
皆さんのおかげでストリートファイター6は3周年を迎えることができました。そして本日、ファイナルファンタジー7との特別コラボレーションを発表します。
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter 6 has reached its 3rd anniversary. And today, we're announcing this special collaboration with Final Fantasy.
ティファはですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてきたキャラクターです。だからこそ目指したのは、ストリートファイター6の世界で本当に戦っているティファの姿です。
Tifa is a character.
Now, how fire would it be if they showed Tifa and then they drop Final Fantasy Part 3 at the end of the presentation to make up for doing High Guard at the Game Awards?
そして形にしました。マテリアも
Doesn't happen.
バトルシステムとして
What the heck?
Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
そして今日はまだお見せできないんですが、ファイナルファンタジーの象徴的な要素もバトルに落とし込んでいます。
Final Fantasy VII,
We cannot show it today.
the second part,
An iconic Final Fantasy element.
just came out on Switch 2.
ティファの戦いはまだまだ
It's time for Part 3.
にも期待してください。
Tifa's fight is far from over. We hope you all look forward to what's coming next.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Now I'm leaving the stage.
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. Then we'll see you guys again later this year. All right. Well, now it has come time for our final announcement. I know. What's it going to be, guys? Any guesses? No. And frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Long ago,
No.
shadow fell
No.
on the planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion.
No, it is. Okay, it is.
A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against this celestial threat. Now, hope endures in those who fight.
Long story short, World's in trouble. Has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
It's looking crisp. It's Fortnite.
You're mine. I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit!
I could do this. I'll make you proud.
Just ain't your day.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors. Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
Release window. Release window. Come on.
Never would have
2027. Holiday 2026.
I won't let you down. I promise.
There you have it, and no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
You can't announce it and then not give us a release window.
I'm back! ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションをマルチプラットフォーム同時で、発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思います。ここまで来れたのも、この物語を信じ、待ち続けてくれた皆さんのおかげだと本当に感謝をしています。
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms.
Including the Switch 2!
We've only been able to come this far thanks to every single one of you who continue to believe in this story and waited for this moment with us.
今作のテーマは決意です。クラウドたちは最後の戦いに進むため、それぞれの決意と向き合います。
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
そして私自身もこのシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの作品と向き合ってきました。
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate form. Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me in Welcome to the Stage, the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Let's do it. Take it away, Matt.
I don't mind if I do. As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard, to the sun-drenched Medial Archipelago, to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. you'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below. Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes. Each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regiment. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter Tactical Mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
Stop. Just tell me good news.
Never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased, but since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
I won't return to my coffin until we've put Sephiroth in case.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra. Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Cid Highwind.
Cid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Cid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes, or engage in sweeping area of effect attacks to bring a whole host.
You gotta have Cid.
But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the FIT system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle. New uniforms imbued with unique movesets.
Okay.
Your equipment and materia, FITS gives you an extra edge in battle. And to face what's coming,
Character class systems.
muster. Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself has unleashed its last line of defense. The weapons, ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late? As the world is torn apart, you and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga. And your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword. Equip your materia and stand together. One last time.
These skies belong to me! Hope you're ready!
Buy them. Release window. Release window.
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for bringing us this extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But Mark, I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right?
Well then, we better take a look.
How many times? How many times can you go back and forth? Don't show me Leviathan. Show me come on. Release window. Talking 2028, 2027, holiday 2026. Looks pretty done. Spring 2027. Switch 2.
Ends here.
I can wait. A little less than a year.
There you have it. Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming to all platforms next spring, which is appropriate for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi-san,
April.
and the team at Square for
Feels
that
like an April game. Maybe May.
Thanks to Lucy for a great job coaching. Didn't she do great?
That March.
Thanks, Jeff. What an amazing way to end the show, but that's not all, because coming up right now is
Day of the Devs.
independent game titles, including multiple new games.
Tons of awesome indie games. Make sure to stay tuned and watch that, and we will see you live this August in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on Tuesday, 25th. Until then, have a great summer, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Day of the Dev starts right now.
25th. Until then, have a great.
It's not easy running a spacefaring civilization. Here, the government debates who will rule, what faction.
All right. So, Mortal Shell 2, Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Stellar Blade, new Stellar Blade. Duck hype indeed, charlatan. Duck hype indeed. Those are the three that are sticking in my brain after this. Just, I already knew Mortal Shell 2 was coming, but reinvigoration of excitement for Mortal Shell 2. Oh, Resident Evil Veronica. 4 solid standouts. Okay. Some interesting. Okay. Now the question is, are there 4 indie games that are going to stand out more than the 4 standouts from Summer Game Fest? Don't think we're going to stream the other showcases, but if you're curious, Xbox 7th, rumored Nintendo Direct on the 9th. Those are probably the other 2 big ones. PC Game Show. Might get something nice there. A bazillion smaller shows tomorrow to fill in the gaps. All right. I was a little worried that we wouldn't get transitioned to Day of the Devs.
Really new. It's gonna be. Oh, hello. I'm Chris from Video Games. I was just trying to come up with a whole new term for world premiere because this edition of Day of the Devs has so many world premieres in it, more than we've ever had before. I think it demands an entirely new term. Day of the Devs, as you know, is 100% nonprofit where it finds and presents the best in new games for you, and also to developers who made them.
We didn't see
Well, I'm working on
Castlevania.
Sit back and enjoy Day of the
So
Devs.
most likely we're going to see the new Castlevania during Gamescom, if I were to guess. Or Xbox game showcase. But no, it was shown during PlayStation, so
10 list of video games.
Gamescom.
I definitely put Nidhogg on that list. So I'm very excited to show you a world premiere of what Messhoff's been working on.
Hi, I'm Mark Essen. I'm the creative director and co-founder of Messoff. You might know us for our 2014 hit Nidhogg, which is a fencing tug-of-war game with flying worms that eat you at
I
the
love
end.
this game.
More recently, we came out with Wheel World, an open-world bicycle racing game about saving the world. I love making games. I've been making games since I was probably 15 years old. It's something I do for fun in addition to my job. So at night, you might find me sketching out ideas for little games and sending them around to friends, which is how Blood Dungeon was created.
Blood Dungeon.
Blood Dungeon is a platforming game where you're not just standing on platforms, you're crawling on the sides of platforms, you're hanging from the ceilings, you're walking across tight ropes, you're jumping onto nets, climbing ladders. It's not a Metroidvania, you're not like learning these skills over time, so you can think of it like Vampire Survivors crossed with Spelunky. I really missed like animation and just being able to hand animate pixels, so it was fun to just churn them out, make lots and lots of silly little characters.
I love this.
And I think the game turned out really fun. There's a handful of arenas to explore. You'll unlock over 100 weapons. It's like
I'm
these
sold.
other games you've probably played where you're kiting and they're sort of following you in a big mass. But in this game, you're in a maze as well, a maze with gravity. Really a game about routing. You get to know the levels, you get to know which weapons work with which other weapons, and maybe find a character that you really connect with based on the art or just the way they move. So I'm excited to share it more widely when it comes out later this year.
Summer. Blood Dungeon.
The thing about video games is that anything is possible. However, it is likely impossible that you could guess what this next game is.
Hello, I'm Andres Dolby, also known as Airdorf.
Alright, they did it.
To show you Tenebris Somnia, our game, which is a retro survival horror with live action cutscenes.
They got the vibe.
That's right, these insane madmen actually put in a live action horror movie made by a professional production company and an award-winning special effects team right here in their Fixel horror game.
I'm here for it.
So
that's out there.
An Argentine girl who's having nightmares every night about her ex-boyfriend Ivan being killed by horrible monsters, and she finds out that the nightmare is real and now she's trapped inside it. Tenebris Somnia has classic survival horror gameplay that you would remember from games like Resident Evil, but it has this super retro, chunky pixel aesthetic, and in order to survive, Julia has to solve puzzles and collect items and also manage her consumables if she's going to make it through.
I'm so here for it.
So, once I was playing Faith on streaming, and I said, I would like to do something like this. Yeah, and in 2023, Dave Autry came to me with the trailer for Tenebris Somnia, and he said, hey, I want you to check this out, and let me know if you think this would be a good title for us to publish.
Well, I had known Andres and Tobias and the guys at Cybot Studios down in Argentina for quite a long time, and I knew how much Faith inspired Tenebris Somnia. So I said, guys, there's really only one way we're making this game, and that's if Airdorf signs on as executive producer.
Andres was the director of one of my favorite horror short films, Alexia, And so I was really excited, and I immediately said yes. I didn't put it together at the time, but I think it was just this weird, evil twist of fate that we get to work together now.
Almost amusing how people are still using pixel graphics. Amusing. It's like,
It hasn't been done in a really long time.
I don't know what to say about it. Sometimes it blows your mind. Sometimes it's like a callback, but it's so cleanly done. And sometimes they drop the ball. They like try to hit on nostalgia, but as a cop out.
Bring a lot of talent from the film industry in Argentina, and also television, and also the theater industry. And also the monsters that you see in pixel form during regular gameplay.
It's almost like the
action, and they were achieved using practical and digital makeup and monster VFX.
It's almost like the live action in contrast with the pixel.
Absolutely no.
It's harder because you're not fully immersed in it, you know? I bet on the microphone.
And the cinematics get really crazy and psychotic towards the end, and I can't wait for y'all to play it. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to show you Tenebrae Somnia. Please look for Tenebrae Somnia later this year on October the 16th on PC and consoles. Tenebrae Somnia,
Halloween game.
Retro Nightmares, Real Life Horrors, October 16th, 2026.
Like, of all the things to be crammed into October, at least that's
With our next
spooky season.
Two of the game's designers, who you'll meet in a moment, are also its composers. That is so cool. French developer Glitchies has put together a combination of mechanics and music that'll leave you nodding your head and tapping your feet. Enjoy this world.
Universio Revelio is what people call that now.
I'm not doing that. Enjoy this world premiere of Mr. Rex.
Tim Schafer, is that his name?
Hi, I'm Charles. And I'm Valentin. We are the composers and game designers behind
Bleed cheese.
Creators of Headbangers Rhythm Royale and Musical Story.
Our small studio focuses on crafting innovative music games, and today we'd like to introduce our new project, Mr. Records. This is George. He has an extraordinary gift. He can travel through music. As soon as he hears the first notes of a record, he's transported into vivid worlds where he interacts rhythmically with the environment and unfolding events.
Send in your ears, give up your fears.
A wide range of musical gameplay experiences shape these journeys, letting you feel the music in a truly unique way.
If the price is right.
When he's not exploring these musical worlds, George runs his record store. Every journey completed becomes a vinyl available for sale in the shop. Your goal is to understand each customer's needs.
Okay. Yeah, the devs was at a different. Thank you. Thank you for the sneeze blessings.
Along with a distinct personality.
Yeah, the devs is like at a higher volume as opposed to Summer Game Fest.
Intimate, humorous, and heartfelt. Selling records allows you to acquire new ones to play, forming a fresh and surprising gameplay loop.
As composers, this record shop setting is really inspiring, as it gives us the freedom to explore a wide range of musical styles.
So this is George's life, told track by track. Over 45 songs, each tied to a moment, a memory, or a feeling. We had so much fun creating and recording all those songs, and we'd like to give you a quick preview of the result.
I'm sitting in my armchair and I don't know what to do or what to say.
Sausage blue.
I knew it was for life. This day became magical.
This is the part of this game that I appreciate. Like, I have an appreciation, but the gameplay itself was like, okay. Good vibe. It's a music game.
All the bad days of our weather, then flipping around and making all better. Just keep it strong and never say never. We go
Not much different than buying a CD album back in the day.
step into my shirt.
We're a small team of 4, and we've poured a lot of heart into this game. There's still so much more to share about Mr. Records, so stay tuned for more updates coming soon. Bye!
It does have me bopping. On my radar now, Mr. Records.
With fellow Canadians, Day of the Devs alums, and makers of Spiritfarer, here is Thunder Lotus with some exciting news.
And I'm a game designer.
I'm our director.
I know what game this is.
Montreal, Quebec, and you might know us from our game, Spiritfarer.
For the past 7 years, we've been working on
The one
something
with the battle.
quite different. Our latest game, 33 Immortals.
Oh. Did not realize that was the same studio.
We really wanted to play with random strangers.
How many times have you felt the primal thrill of defeating massive enemies in epic raids without the stress, the grind, or wondering if you're good enough? Welcome to 33 Immortals, our co-op action roguelike for 33 players. No waiting around, you jump straight into the action through instant
I really enjoyed 33 Immortals.
through hordes of enemies sent by God to punish you and rebel against the wrath of God together. You can play solo if you want, or with 1, 2, or 3 friends, because in 33 Immortals, everything is about cooperation.
We
Didn't realize you could have multiplayer lobbies.
want to play with others.
Not
even
disappearing, just peeking at the doggos.
Use in-game emotes to communicate with your fellow rebels. Combine your strength, whether you're a tank, specialist, ranged, or melee player, and push forward no matter what. You will die, and that's okay.
Dogs are doing all right.
Because with every run, you grow stronger. You'll have to. What you're up against is nothing less than the wrath of God. And the best part? You never face it alone. You face it together. 33 Immortals releases this summer.
So come join the rebellion.
Was it in early access this whole time?
There are things that just make you want to give up and go fishing.
It's out.
An apocalypse that ravaged the Earth and left us in a world filled with Lovecraftian nightmares and
Guess it was early access.
those things. So pop on your waders, folks, and grab your lures. From Dream Dock, this is Dreadmore.
Hi, I'm Rostislav Fedorov, CEO of Dream Dog Studio, and today I'll be talking to you about Dreadmore.
Love the art style. It's like what's it called?
Dreadmore is a first-person...
Not gonna remember. It's a third-person action-adventure.
A catastrophe took place, changing the land, water, creatures, and the people who survived. Now it is a dark, dangerous place that is flooded and rotting. As the player, you travel on a fishing boat that is your lifeline in this world, but that also means it is your responsibility to keep it fueled.
South of Midnight. This makes me think of a first-person South of Midnight.
Place and meet the people living in this world. Those people can be quite strange, but you'll find that as you talk to them, you'll pick up quests and learn a lot about the place that they live. The most important part of the game, fishing. We made sure that fishing is not just a simple minigame. You start by checking the water, casting your line, and then you wait. What happens next depends on what bites. Every type of creature needs a unique way to catch them. The right rod, bait, timing, and some need a completely different approach. And if you want to catch the rarest of creatures, you'll need to be at the right place in the right time. Anything you catch can't be sold to traders or broken down to use for crafting. You can also scavenge and salvage materials that you find. Use for crafting. You can also scavenge and salvage materials that you find. You use a harpoon to pull and floating debris. One man's junk is another man's treasure. If you want to go too deeper into the game, you have to craft bait, harpoons, medicine, and gear. Very often you'll need to make what you need from what you can gather by yourself. There are many things we haven't shown yet, and I'm sure that you'll be surprised by what the game has in store, so make sure that you wishlist the game and join our Discord to stay updated and get more information about our game. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome one and all to the world of Dreadmore.
People will be talking about this one. Those visuals.
We've got some news from a game we've been following for quite some time. It's from a Canadian studio that knows their retro.
Welcome to the end, hero. When would you like to begin?
Oh. Oh.
Hi everyone, I'm Nick. And I'm Robbie. We're the co-founders of Rio
Threads of Time. It's on my wish list.
Promise to each other that we would one day make a love letter to the JRPGs we grew up on. Games like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy, Xenogears, the sorts of games that we played right after school, huddled next to a CRT, and the kind of games that decided what we wanted to do growing up.
That was over 20 years ago. A few years back, we walked away from our jobs to actually go and do it. The game is called Threads of Time, a turn-based, time-traveling RPG. Some of what you're about to see here today hasn't been shown anywhere else yet, including a first look at our time ship, the Needle.
You captain the Needle, and you fly between the eras and gather party members from across history, all in a quest to restore the order of the fallen Time Knights.
It's like Octopath Traveler, but it's not.
History and see the dinosaurs, and if you'd like, you can even prevent them from extinction and see them evolve through time.
Combat is turn-based.
I love this.
We grew up on. Each character manipulates time in their own way with the goal of interrupting enemies' attacks. How you bend time is key, as are combos between party members. Time is the through line for our whole game. And you'll
It's like rougher and
not feel real to us.
more
All of these JRPG fans
wholesome of an experience art-wise.
veterans
I love the motion. There's a little bit of blur with all the art, but
and Deltarune and more. We're also
there's really a lot of extra life in the sprites.
whose work on Final Fantasy, Xenoblade, and more is part of why we're here today. We can't wait to share more about these legends that we're collaborating with soon.
Threads of Time represents our lifelong goal to create cherished game experiences, just the way like others did for us back in the 90s and beyond. That's our mission that we set out at Rio Games, to craft retro-infused RPGs that awaken cherished childhood memories.
So that's a bit about us and Threads of Time. It means a lot to show a glimpse of what our team has been up to, and we cannot wait to share more.
Thanks so much for having us at Day of the Devs.
Bye everyone.
Just wish list, okay. Fine.
It's not often you get to world premiere a game that's been in development for 22 years, but here we are. I first played this game back in 2000.
22 years.
It's gone on to be released in multiple fashions, and I'm excited to show you the next evolution.
Oh, hi there.
Hi, I'm Mare.
I'm Reagan.
And we're MetaNet Software. You might have heard of our games N, N+, and N++.
I love N!
Back on our bullshit with a little something we like to call N plus infinity times.
Yes! Highlight. I love this.
It's an all-new, online multiplayer-focused iteration of the world's best platformer.
TM.
And we're so excited to tell you all about it here at Day of the Devs.
For those of you who aren't familiar with our games, they're a bit different from other 2D platformers thanks to their unique momentum-based
So hype.
mechanics that give them their own distinct flavor.
We call it parkour platforming. So you
So good.
gracefully and effortlessly flowing through the levels.
It's all about pure distilled gameplay and game feel that you can't get anywhere else.
Unlike the previous games in this series, N+ Infinity Times 2 is not so much about the hardcore single-player experience. Although there will of course be a solo campaign for you to hone your ninja skills.
Yes!
Instead, this one is about platforming with your friends. And if you don't have any friends, no worries. There's matchmaking.
We've taken our unique brand of acrobatic, virtual athletic 2D action gameplay and used that as a foundation to build 5 fresh, local and online multiplayer game modes. Some game modes are tried and true staples, some are new to the series, and some are new to the world. Mingle player, co-opetitive. With this game, we're really Ouroboros-ing the lexicon.
You'll be running around with your friends, luring enemies into your opponents,
Oh,
making
this looks so good.
for your teammates, and hunting each other with rockets.
That's my favorite part.
There are only 3 buttons, so it's an easy game to get into, and anybody can pick it up and play it casually at a party. But there's no skill stealing, so it also supports legit competitive play.
We like to think of it as couch-ready, tournament-worthy.
We've been making this series for a disturbingly long time, and we're very excited to put our 2 decades plus of game design experience into your hands. This is going to be launching sometime next year on all the platforms.
Yes!
For yourself, please head over to our Discord and sign up for playtesting. We can't wait to play with you and see what you think.
What's the Discord? The first thing I'm taking a photo of.
On Steam, so that the algorithm doesn't hate us.
Thanks so much, Day of the Devs, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks. Bye.
Show me
Sometimes, a game transports you through the looking glass into a world that you can't help but be fascinated by. Our next title, Into the Unwell, does just that. Swedish developers She Was Such a Good Horse have created an action roguelite with a wild, unique world that you can explore solo or with friends. So settle in and get ready to hear the story of one strange cat.
Oh, hello there. My name is Morten. I'm working on a small Swedish indie studio called She Was Such a Good Horse. We're working on a game called Into the Unwell. It's a rubber hose roguelite game.
Hey, dude, you made it! Come sit down. I was just about to tell a little story. Have you ever heard about this?
I'm gonna have to find it.
Lucky cat? No? All right. So he was just walking around town, and I always wondered, how did he end up in this bad situation? Oh, and he spent his whole life savings. His dreams of domination ended up in domination.
This game interested me too.
And he was popping pills for the thrills, you know. Uppers, downers, in-betweeners.
This feels like
One day he met some cute and odd-looking
a very 90s game. Early 2000s, 90s game. Like vibe-wise, not like it's clean.
Suddenly, he was face to face with the absurd.
Is that a Japanese marshmallow?
But nah, he failed. Anyways, the moral of the story is...
$2027 Into the Unwell. It's really good.
It's always a pleasure to debut games and Day of the Devs that intertwine the personal stories of their creators. This world premiere
Why debut?
is intimately special and worth paying attention to.
Okay, just gonna watch some highlights real quick and check some emails. Where were we? What the hell are we doing?
Aesthetically interesting.
Focus, focus.
I'm Case, and this is
It's
Bob.
one of those I appreciate it, but it's not.
Art, healing, and New York City.
Hey everyone, I'm Todd Anderson. I'm a software artist, poet, and educator based in New York City, and I did gameplay design and code for Bub.
Since I was a
Gameplay, it's not my cup of tea, but again, appreciated.
whether that was with pencils or markers or scissors or collage, whatever I could get my hands on, really.
And I wanted to create a gameplay structure that showed off all those different styles in different worlds. The main story takes place in New York City, but Bub is an artist, and he's constantly bringing the player into his memories and into his art. And so you might dive from a pen and ink style New York City directly into a childhood school hallway and into a show choir performance where he's nervous if he'll be able to dance correctly.
It's that approach that gives the game a very textural feeling, and those textures
I'll
mimic
probably play it.
the emotional underpinning of each scene. 3 years ago, Todd and I were making really good progress on the game. We lived in the same neighborhood in Brooklyn, and in the afternoons we could walk to each other's houses and work on Bub. But something unexpected happened, and I got really sick and was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And during that time, I lost a lot of my vision, my dexterity in my hands, and it was basically impossible for me to make art. So Todd and I focused on our friendship, and I focused on healing. And little by little over time, the old connections that had always existed in my brain, the ones that told me how to make things and how to use my hands, they started to come back. I had a choice. I could keep looking down into the bottomless pit of despair, or I could focus on how many good things had happened to me in my life, how many good people I'd met. I decided to go there and focus on gratitude, and that's become a central theme of the game.
But it's ultimately a hopeful story and about drawing connections between your own hardships and difficulties and using that to connect with other people.
I'm gonna play it. It looks so good. Dang it. Not dang it. Like, hooray. But
I have lived and made work for over 10 years. We wanted to capture some of that energy of being a young person, figuring out what you care about and how to say it, alongside a bunch of other people that are just trying to do the same.
Like the traffic blur.
Collaborate with our talented friends. Adam Schatz has laid down an amazing blanket of music and sound throughout the entire game. Asher Kurtz has written beautiful additional guitar music for the project as well. Whitmer Thomas, fresh off of his supporting role in the film Weapons, is the voice of Bub.
Life used to feel like a coming of age that was never gonna end. Then it all changes.
And our friends at Some Point Sound have built a rich layer of effects that's really bringing the game to life. We're so excited to share this game with you in 2027, and please follow along with us at our Steam page, and thanks so much.
I first met Mike Boxleiter in Iowa over a decade ago when he was making incredible mobile games. He went on to create Secret Hitler, which is a huge success in the board game community. Now he's back with a few friends to make a new video game, and they're here to show you a world premiere of what they've been working on.
Board game? Video game? I like board games.
Creator of Lazy River.
Woo! Yeah, see, it's working.
I love it.
Lazy River is a co-op first-person shooter set at the galaxy's most unregulated water park, Water Station 1. The water park is connected by an infinite lazy river that runs the length of the park. Since the water park is on a space station, they can only use special space water. Because of the special properties of space water, you should not pee in the pool. If you do pee in the pool, the pee will go back up into you and turn you and everyone else in the water into zombies. You and 3 friends are at the park for a fun vacation, but one guy peed in the pool, and now everyone else in the park is a zombie that wants to kill you. You'll need to build a raft and ride the lazy river to the other end of the park to escape. The first objective in the game is building your raft. It's your floating base, your greatest resource, and the strongest weapon in the game. Start building by gathering inner tubes and lashing them together. You'll have to leave your raft to scavenge for materials from around the park, however.
This is so good.
Infested with zombies, but lucky for you, once the zombification process is finished, the zombies are vulnerable to water. Fight them with pool noodles, water guns, and water balloons, and make your way back to the raft with your loot. On your raft, you're safe from the
axe.
Unless you get some hop-ons. You're gonna get hop-ons. If you get hurt, cook up some hot dogs on the grill to regain your strength. Use
In the
scavenge
plastic.
craft armor, turrets, and engines for your raft.
Make sure to build something balanced and don't make it too heavy. A raft that can't drive straight is a sitting duck. Build smart and create your own custom floating fortress.
There'll be some trouble afoot.
You'll need to choose your path along the river carefully. The robot security forces will set up blockades and strong defenses. Get too close and they'll shoot out your inner tubes and damage your raft. And make sure not to set off the park alarm system.
They're robots.
The alarm will start the park's self-clean cycle, which will obliterate all organic life in the area. And that would really ruin your summer vacation.
It's maybe moving a little faster than we're moving. Hold on. Get me on the boat.
I've been making this game with 4 other amazingly talented devs from across the country. We're excited to announce Lazy River is coming to early access next year, summer 2027. Please wishlist us now on Steam. Thanks so much.
Lazy River.
I'm dying. Help.
All right, we'll have these onion rings before we die.
Now, this is the Friends Lab game that I enjoy.
From developers Sunset Visitor. The Vancouver-based studio created Peabody-winning 1000 Times Resist, and their next game is looking just as intriguing, innovative, and slightly unnerving, in the best way. I'm so excited to present Prove You're Human.
I have dreamt so long of my
see this.
everything about it. I have dreamt it into existence. They say you think you're human. I am human.
Oh, welcome. My name is Pinky, I also go by Natalie, and I am narrative designer at Sunset Visitor Studios. In our upcoming game, an AI dares to dream that she's human, and it is your job to put her in her place. Prove You're Human is a sci-fi narrative adventure where you play as Santana. You've split your consciousness into 2, and you've been uploaded to a digital world to work. On your first day, you head into the office and you meet a giant face extended off of a mechanical arm. This is Mesa. And day in and day out, you spend time with her. And through doing rather esoteric captchas, you learn more about her as she learns more about you.
My name is Daniel Bolio. I'm an artist here at Sunset Visitor, and my background has mostly been in animation.
That's an interesting concept.
First project in games was a game for the Nintendo Switch called Boreal Tenebrae. Animating Mesa is, we're approaching it in a unique way where we're trying to have this balance where there is enough complexity in the animation system so that she's able to hit all these poses and expressions and micro expressions that we want her to hit, but also have the system intuitive enough that the writers are able to control a lot of that animation from within their writing documents through text-based macros. Having them be able to suggest animations for her to do in the writing document is sort of imperative to how we want to make this game.
That's interesting coding.
Interesting challenges for Mesa is just how big she is in frame. Like I've been finding that really like subtle micro expressions that usually you wouldn't be able to read on a character, they're all you need to convey an emotion on Mesa face. She can be very serpentine, she can be very robotic, but she can also be very organic. So there's a lot of different ways that she can be animated and a lot of different kind of modes that Mesa face can hit.
Something is different about Mesa. In the middle of the night, you catch her muttering to herself about a body. And not just any body, her body. She is certain that she has a body just like you, which is impossible. So, of course, you do not believe her until one day.
This next world premiere hails from Paris, France, from a developer who isn't afraid to peel away the layers of the humanity onion.
I wonder if there's someone who will fix the timing of the sound in the video again.
Video games. They should always be fun and lighthearted and designed to make us forget about all the worries in our lives, right? Right? Wrong. I'm Florent Morin from The Pixel Hunt, and we are known for making video games about the most depressing topics imaginable, like forced migrations, or grief, or child abuse. Also, we made one horseback riding game, but this one doesn't count. But why would we do that, you ask? Well, it's not just because we are a bunch of mean, depressed French wannabe existentialists.
Incredible.
Of course we are, but we also believe in the power of video games to tell stories that you will care deeply about. Stories we can't afford to ignore. So let me tell you about Ithaca. In this narrative road trip RPG, you play as Penelope, a 30-something environmental rights lawyer who spent the last decade trying to sue big polluting companies and failing miserably. Today, you hop in your car and decide to drive to a place called Ithaca, where you're supposed to meet with friends from the Earth Protection Association you just joined. A perfectly normal thing to do, except there's the boss of a big petroleum company tied up in your trunk. Ithaca starts as a game where you, the player, have to figure out what's going on. From the comfort of your vehicle, you'll be able to call and text Penelope's friends and family. You'll get to know her better as she pretends everything is normal. And as the story is moving forward, you'll gain experience points that will allow you to shape her personality. Depending on your skills, you will pass or fail checks that will open or close new narrative routes. You'll also be able to explore your own thoughts in search for answers about who you really are. Stop in service stations to meet with strangers. Investigate the interior of your car for clues that may have been planted there.
It's so French.
To learn
So French in a different way.
You're part of. And in the end, you'll be left with the most complicated question Penelope has ever faced. Will she go all the way and finish what she started? Or will the road change everything? We're not making Ithaca to give answers. We're making it because we're living through questions that feel increasingly hard to avoid. About power, about violence, about the world we live in and how far we're ready to go to defend it. About what still feels possible when nothing seems to work anymore. And we hope Ithaca will be one way to sit
Someone came in and fixed the stream
carefully
sound to visuals again.
From inside a car that keeps moving forward. If that sounds interesting to you, we've just launched a Kickstarter and a Steam page, and we hope to release the game in late 2027. Also, you never know, there might still be a cute horseback riding minigame in there somewhere.
Ever since we first showed this next game, we've been eagerly anticipating its release. Well, have we got some news for you?
Hi there, my name's Will. I'm part of the dev team here at Radical Forge, and we're working alongside the guys over at Crescent Moon Games.
I like the blue octopus. Oh, looking forward to this one too.
Now, previously on Day of the Devs, Crescent Moon talked about how they initially came up with the idea for Screenbound and showed off some of the early mechanics. But today I wanted to talk about the narrative and show off some of the design choices we've made in the game. So, for the narrative, you, the player, find yourself in the role of Pavi, on the hunt for her missing mother, Lova. Now, after finding a trans-dimensional device called a Q-Boy amongst her things, you are thrust into another dimension. With the assistance from a questionable guide, Wexler, your job is to traverse the Q realm and solve this land's puzzles in order to figure out what's been happening in this place, where your mother is, and how to bring her home. Design-wise, we've shown a lot of our first cartridges mechanics, where we pay homage to the side-scrolling games of old, trying to encapsulate that feeling of nostalgia and familiarity within the gameplay. Keeping mechanics like head stomping and momentum-based movement really makes you feel like you're playing a game from that era. Recently though, we teased our second cartridge for the game, and this one we wanted to shake things up a little bit and change perspectives from a side-scrolling platform type game to a top-down adventure game reminiscent of the ones from the late 90s, with a whole host of new mechanics, enemies and challenges to overcome. So keep an eye out for more in the coming months. That said, we're happy to announce that the game Screenbound will be coming out for release across all platforms September 10th, 2026.
What?
But you don't have to wait till then. We actually have a demo going live right now on Steam. So grab your controllers and cast your minds back to a simpler time, because it's time to become Screenbound.
Was it coming out in early access or is it coming out? Love the whole concept of the game.
This next game's been making the round at PAX and EVO, and we're excited to show the first gameplay footage. It's from Red Moon Workshop out of Austin, Texas. This is Shot 1 Fighters.
Hi, Day of the Devs. My name's SB over at Red Moon Workshop in Austin, Texas. Our team's been super hard at work on a brand new type of roguelite.
I like the Jungle Book picture in the top right.
So check out the trailer for Shot 1 Fighters.
Smash Bros. Okay. It's the second game that's kind of like this that I've seen recently. Fighting game where you build your moveset in a roguelike fashion as you go. Oh, I want to read the whole thing. Too quick. Shot 1 Fighters on Kickstarter.
And that was a trailer for Shot 1 Fighters. Currently, you guys can wishlist the game on Steam, as well as follow our game on Kickstarter, which is coming very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and we really appreciate the opportunity to be on Day of the Devs. I also want to give a shout out to our community.
Interesting Capcom
tirelessly to make this game a reality.
throw out in the bottom left.
Can't wait to show you guys what's coming next for Shot 1 Fighters.
Our next title is from Happy Broccoli Games, a small team based in Berlin who are most well known for bringing us the cozy mystery-solving Duck Detective series. The new game offers a different type of mystery to solve, and it's a world premiere. People better watch out, because there's about to be an attempted murder around here. This is Apple Crumble.
A good name for a mystery. Apple Crumble.
All right, Grandma, here we are.
Don't open the door! It's that prick, Ellen.
Hey, Jessatron! How's my favourite niece?
Hello, I'm Annika from Happy Broccoli Games. You may know us from our games such as Duck Detective, The Secret Salami.
I'm the Duck Detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
It's the Salami Bandit!
However, today, I'm very excited to be sharing with you an exclusive first glimpse of our newest title, Apple Crumble. The game is simple. It's your grandma's 84th birthday party, and one of your family members is trying to murder her. Could it be your stressed out mom, your midlife crisis uncle? Your younger sister Millie has been acting weird lately. Just ignore the weird man in your bedroom for now. We at Happy Broccoli Games are big fans of thriller narratives. We've been drawing inspiration from things like Agatha Christie, Knives Out, Mouthwashing, and many more. Reconnect with your dysfunctional family, explore your childhood home, and work out who you can trust before it's time for tea. Apple Crumble is a creepy, cozy walking sim. Rummage through your family's belongings and uncover the secrets they're hiding from you. Apple Crumble is a suspenseful interactive story and will be piping hot out of the oven later this year. We hope you enjoy Grandma's birthday, and remember, everyone is a suspect.
Apple Crumble.
Have you ever dreamt of a game where the main mode of interacting with the world is slapping stuff? Well, your dreams have been answered.
Sounds familiar.
World premiere of Turbo Button's new game, Slap Out of It.
But it's a world premiere, so I can't know what it is.
Turbo Button, and I'm excited to introduce you to Slap Out of It, our slap and solve adventure game coming to PC and console next year.
Our world is broken. But at Puzzle, we're putting it back together piece by piece. And we want you to join our family of on-demand experts to solve the problems of our paying customers with a personal touch. Think you have what it takes to be a puzzle-solving ninja? A rock star who's not afraid to get your hands dirty? A loner with no friends or family who'll come looking for you? Then reach out and become a Puzz Pal today. That's where you'll apply skills like personal tutor, junk removal, dry docking, commercial plumbing, tech support, caretaking, print-based marketing, whatever the hell this is. We'll slap out of it together.
Slap Out of It is an interactive comedy sandbox filled with silly puzzles inspired by classic point-and-click adventure games. You'll be tasked with exploring a very odd office building, where each floor is a gateway to another world filled with new characters to meet and strange secrets to discover. Slapping is how you interact with everything around you. And just about everything and everyone react to your slaps. You'll also find a bunch of useful items along the way that you can store in your trusty fanny pack. Some items have special uses, but of course, you can slap with every item as well. The more you slap, the more you learn about how the world works. But don't expect everyone to be happy about that.
Our team is dedicated to interactive comedy and celebrating the art of dumb. Up till now, we've been known for making a bunch of silly VR games, but Slap Out of It is our first time stepping away from VR entirely. It builds on some of our past work while exploring lots of new
What is your
ideas.
past work?
It's all meticulously handcrafted to keep you thinking and laughing at the same time. We've spent years iterating, editing, and polishing, and we're so proud to say this is our dumbest game yet. We're also excited to be working with Ben Starr, who joins us now to share a little about what this project means to him.
I don't know who you are, I don't know what you want, but of course I'll do it.
We'll have more news to share about Slap Out of It soon. Thanks for watching.
Please pretend that you'll buy the game by wishlisting now.
Yes, Ben Starr. Yes.
But it's not very often we get to show you sequel, follow-up sort of things. This next one is from our buds over in England, and it features a very familiar cast.
Hello, I'm Gavin Price, studio head at Platonic Games.
And I'm Chris Sutherland, programming lead. We're absolutely thrilled to be here
to introduce you to the next chapter for our favorite buddy duo, Super Ukulele Kart.
Okay. Like a Super Mario 64, but it's ukulele.
Ukulele are back, but this time they've traded the platforming for the starting grid. We're hitting the track in a unique style to give karting fans an experience like no other, one where above all, skill reigns supreme.
With Super Ukulele Kart, we're building a racing game that rewards mastery of its many mechanics, tracks, items and perks. This isn't just a Sunday drive, it's a high-speed, high-skill, pixel-perfect racing showdown. Think of it as the definitive competitive karting adventure. It's just a touch more lizard and bat than your usual Grand Prix.
At Playtonic, our goal has
It's
always
interesting to bring Super Mario Kart 64 back.
We might be a small team, but we've got a lot of history between us, and as huge karting fans ourselves, we can sense when sometimes things have drifted too far from much of what we believe made those experiences so fun in the first place. Super Ukulele Kart is quick to pick up, but for hardcore genre fans, we're one-upping everything you already know and love.
I'll get it on Switch too.
And ramping up the skill level even further, with new racing techniques, unleashing outrageous attacks on your opponents, and gaining every advantage possible right up to the finish line.
Not only that, we want you to be able to have your karting cake and eat it too. With Super Ukulele Kart, you'll be able to set up races with an unparalleled degree of customization and flexibility, guaranteeing endless ways to compete with your friends to whatever extremes you desire. We can't wait to see you on the track and test ourselves against you too.
Thank you so much for letting us share Super Ukulele Kart with you today. We've been fine-tuning this one for a while, and it's a relief to finally have it out of the garage and into your hands.
If you'd like to support us, please do head over to Steam to follow and wishlist the game. It truly makes a massive difference for us. We'll also be hosting a series of beta tests very soon, so do keep an eye out for how to sign up. We'd love your help in getting this across the finish line and making the game the definitive karting experience.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the starting grid. We can't wait to reveal more features soon.
All the
Looks
way
fun.
from Poland, we've got some news from the creators of The Invincible.
Oh, hi. We are Starwood Industries, the team behind Into the Fire. It's a cataclysm extraction survival game where you have to navigate ever-changing terrain, battle against fire and volcanic demons to find and rescue survivors. In order to truly capture the high-stakes pressure, obviously, and fire physics itself, we didn't just read the manuals. We took part in a fire safety training and participated in professional research sessions, and honestly, we are probably the most pioneering team in the whole industry. You could say, in other words, that we truly know how to handle the heat.
It was supposed to be a quiet trip, but this place was already breaking.
Dust Runner here, back in New Syndra. Nothing's settled ground shifting, rocks coming down. You'll feel it soon enough. You know what to look for. Bring it back. Don't stop moving.
Every time we go out there, the island takes a little more. More ground, more paths, more people. And the fire, more than ash. The locals turned. The cults emerged. And the island fell apart.
Could be fun. Not sold.
We bring back whoever we can.
You make the call.
Push further.
I'm going in!
Or turn back.
Dust Runner on final. 30 seconds to RV.
I'm coming for you! Almost there!
Okay, maybe a little interested.
So we keep going back. into the fire.
I mean, not on the top of the list of interest, but
God,
all right.
All right, listen everyone, let's put our skills to the test. Evacuate!
We might have like one more game, 2 more games. I wonder what they're gonna end on. I feel like they don't do like the big one more thing in Day of the Devs. They don't put one indie developer over another.
This next game is the latest in a series of well-known cooperative puzzle platformers. That's right, folks. It's time for another...
Never been seen video game screen.
I don't know about you folks, but he's really trying my patience.
That's not funny.
Trine 6? 5? How many trines are there?
Once upon a time, in a distant corner of the kingdom, 2 youngsters stumbled into trouble and unknowingly bound their fate to the realm's greatest heroes.
Who are you two?
They must have somehow tampered with Trine's magic.
Are they trying to replace us?
We're just as baffled as you are. The heroes of Trine are 3. 3.
You don't need to convince us. The last thing we want is to be stuck with a trio of fossils.
Here goes.
So 5 characters?
Watch out!
Don't underestimate us.
That's right.
4-player co-op?
What's that?
It's another magic beastie!
Okay.
The more they traveled together, the clearer it became that the young siblings had been keeping secrets. Some of them much darker than the rest.
I shall see you soon, heroes.
Trine 6, Together in Time. Switch 2. Check it out.
Detective caps for our next title. Italian developer LKA is known for their atmospheric, character-driven games like Martha is Dead. Their third entry, When Sirens Fall Silent, looks like it's going to be an upgrade of everything they do best. I can't wait to dive into the mystery on this one. Check out When Sirens Fall Silent.
I am Luca Dalco. I'm the founder and artistic director of LKA Studios, a small 10-person company specialized in deep narrative-based psychological games.
Our first games were The Town of Light and Martha is Dead. When Sirens Fall Silent is our third title. We named this series Storie senza voce, voiceless stories, and through these stories we try to explore forgotten people, voiceless people. We aim to shine a light on their suffering because they deserve to be heard, and also because their stories are still sadly relevant in today's world.
Holy shit, what happened here? You hear that, kid?
I bet he's exaggerating.
Come on, let's get on with it.
When Sirens Fall Silent is a dark psychological thriller with horror undertones set in Italy in the early 1990s. The player takes on the role of Mila, a rookie police officer who is unexpectedly pulled into a major case triggered by the rampage of a serial killer. As the investigation unfolds, Mila becomes increasingly vulnerable, and the boundary between reality and supernatural grows even more blurred. We address many complex and controversial topics that we believe deserve more attention, like human trafficking, addictions, trauma, and misogyny.
That missing girl in the photo. Are we going to save her? It makes me nervous to think she's depending on us.
Yes. I'm sure we'll be the ones to find her. And you will become the new commissioner. Instead of that pathetic little man.
I don't know about that. You like to fantasize, huh?
Characters are at the core of When Silence Falls Silent story, and we are placing a strong focus on character interactions alongside a structured and rich gameplay experience. including branching dialogues, investigation mechanics, exploration, and
There's some depth here. I think it's getting so dark that I'm disappearing.
significant surprises.
Gonna turn on a light. I'll be right back.
Lamp has shown up large traces of blood. Why did that man bring me here? It must be an important clue.
That lagoon is cursed.
Based on previous choices, the protagonist's inner fragilities will gradually emerge and significantly change the way the game's story is experienced.
Okay, y'all, that's the cue.
For us as a studio, and
I'm gonna end the stream a little early here. I hope you enjoyed watching. The dogs are calling. I'm Nadav. This is Mungo Nation.